Okay, so I have this load that I originally picked up in, no, it was Kentucky. Excuse my voice, by the way. I'm a little sick. I'm trying to get over this cold, but it is what it is. I got to my fuel stop at this TA, and they had a Popeyes. So I was like, I definitely want some Popeyes. A lot of these truck stops out here, like, they're gonna have Arby's, Subway, some are gonna have McDonald's, Wendy's, but a lot of them have Subway and Arby's, which obviously that gets tiring really quick. I'm about to clean up a little bit in this truck because, as you can see, there is a lot of stuff. There's my Chucky doll. I mean, it's not really that messy in here, honestly. It's just, it needs a little bit of help. I got a few pieces of chicken left for my Popeyes. I had some mashed potatoes, a biscuit. I should have got an extra biscuit because one is literally never enough. I woke up to rain, and it's been raining all throughout the day. It stopped a few times, but then it just started again. I'm so over it. But as you can see from the co-pilot, I'm 2 hours and 5 minutes away from my delivery site. I believe they gave me a pre-assignment, so they already had me assigned for another load, which actually, I think they took it back. I think they ended up deleting that pre-assignment they gave me because it was like 500 miles, but then they deleted it and then they gave me another one. So I gotta look at the details of that one to see how many miles that one is, because I hope that it's nothing like 200, 300 miles. Like, I cannot stand a short load. Like, that's not giving me any money. I need as big as loads as possible. Like the one that I'm on right now that's going to Massachusetts, that load is like 1,200 miles, which is a good load. Like, if I could get those type of loads every time, I would be so happy. Like, my checks would be so fat. Like, trucking is really good money. And currently, I'm working on paying off some credit cards because, you know, a bitch got a little crazy at one point in life. So I'm trying to pay those off. That way I can start saving towards this house because I'm trying to move to Arizona. Trying to make that happen within like this next year or two. Like, a year would be perfect. Like, I really want to get there as soon as possible. But if it takes me 2 years, then so be it. Trucking has given me the tools that I need to really live the lifestyle that I want to live. I'm literally so annoyed because I have to shit and I'm waiting on my paperwork to figure out which trailer I'm going to be picking up, and then I'll be on my way. One of my tires is blown. And it's this one right here. But now I'm about to show y'all how I unhook from the trailer, how to uncouple. I'm gonna go ahead and lower the landing gear. Then once the landing gear is lowered, then I'm gonna go ahead and unhook the glad hands. I'm gonna go ahead and pull forward. That way my kingpin unlocks and I can get to ready to go. I'm about to call dispatch, let them know that I had a blowout, and see what we're gonna do. They're most likely gonna end up sending somebody over here to repair the tire, but this sucks because now I'm gonna have to wait for them to repair the tire before I can get to my next load. Time is money. When the wheels aren't rolling, I'm not making any money. I just got off the phone with Breakdown, and they got in contact with the company that's going to come here and get me back up and running. Pretty much I'm waiting to hear from them, and then it's going to be 60, usually the ETA is 60 to 90 minutes from when I speak with them on them getting here. Until then, I'm just going to be playing the waiting game, and I guess I'm probably going to go back here turn on the TV, watch a movie. So, I mean, I guess it's not that bad, but at the same time, it is, because I would rather be making money than watching TV. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know something soon. But like I said, this is the first, oh, you know what? This is the company that I work for calling me. Hold on 1 minute. I pick up the phone and I just start cracking up. Because last time, like not too long ago, I had just arrived at my delivery and I had a situation with one of my hoses. So again, here I am again, getting to the delivery site, and I'm having an issue with my tires. So it's just like, oh my God, can I catch a break? I'm about to call my sister really quick, let her know. I literally got a text from her and she's like, VonDell, oh my God. Like, it's like, I'm telling you, it's always something with me. She said, what the hell, VonDell? Was it scary? Call me when you can. So I'm about to call her and catch her up on what's going on. I don't know if you guys know this, but pretty much when you're on the highway and you see like big chunks of tire pieces on the road, that's pretty much from us. Finally, back up and running. So I'm about to clean out my trailer because it's kind of dirty. So I'm gonna grab my leaf blower. So if y'all have never seen the back of a trailer, this is what it looks like. No, nothing too special. I just got done parking. I'm parked at this service plaza. They have like a Subway and I think a Dunkin' Donuts here. I might go inside and get something, maybe. But there's literally only 10 parking spaces here for semis. Had I not stopped and I kept on going, I probably wouldn't have found any parking. I was gonna go inside to get something to eat, but I ended up taking out some hash browns and sausages, so I'm just gonna have that for dinner tonight. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes I'll go inside depending on where I'm at and what they have. But this one only has Subway, and I'm kind of burnt out on Subway. Subway is at a lot of freaking truck stops and service plazas. If you know, you know. I have an air fryer, I have a microwave. Don't pay attention to the clock because that's always just messed up all the time. But the freezer is only this big, so you can only fit so much up there. And then the fridge is way bigger than the freezer, so I can put a lot more in there. But as far as like food options go, actual food, you can't put it in the refrigerator because it'll go bad. This is what I signed up for, and I'm not complaining. Like, I honestly really enjoy living my life on the road. I enjoy it way more than what I thought I was going to. I really honestly do, because when I first thought about it, when I was getting out here, I was like, oh my God, am I gonna be able to deal with this? Am I gonna be able to handle, you know, life on the road, like not having certain things at my disposal like I did when I was living in a house? So, but like I said, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love it. There's definitely some things that I don't like about being out here. The good definitely outweighs the bad. Yes. Oh my God, look how good this looks. I'm about to put some ketchup on this shit, and I'm about to put some syrup on this shit. Let me tell y'all about the day that I've had. Oh my God, where to start? So, earlier today, I was going to, well, hold on, let me rewind. So, I am about to drop this load off, which is like a total of like 1,200 miles, right? That I picked up a few days ago. So I was going to stop earlier today at a Love's, which anyone that knows anything about trucking knows that Love's is one of like the most popular truck stops you can go to. They have nice showers, it's clean, they always have food there, like it's a nice place to stop at. So I was gonna stop there, like, let's say at about 10 o'clock this morning, right? So then I spoke to my driver leader, and he was pretty much saying that, oh, you can drive a few more hours and, you know, get closer to, you know, the delivery site or whatever. So I was like, okay, you know what, fine, whatever, I'll do it. But something was telling me not to do it. So anyways, I ended up getting an address from him, which is it was another Love's location. It was just further. And he sends me, well, he gives it to me over the phone, because I asked him, I was like, hey, just give it to me now so I can put in my GPS. So he gives it to me, right? I end up getting there, and there's no way to go through like the regular parking lot. You had to go through the fuel island in order to get to the parking. And I needed a little bit of gas anyway, so I was like, okay, whatever, I'll go ahead and just get gas, and then I'll hurry up and park. But when I first got there, like literally, it was so deep in the parking lot, the fuel island was completely full. There was like literally 3 people ahead of me, which this is the first time that I've been to a gas station, a truck stop, and it'd be that busy. Like, I really didn't understand what was going on. And then I'm wondering, I'm like, you know what, I bet you some of these people that are in front of me are inside the gas station getting food, and there was a McDonald's at this Love, so I pretty much figured that people were in there doing that, and that's why it was taking way longer than what it should have been taking. Anyways, I see this one guy's truck, which I'm so glad I didn't get behind him, because I was wondering, I'm like, why is he sitting there for so long? And he was not moving, and someone had moved that was in front of him had moved, and he still wasn't moving. 15 minutes later, literally 15 minutes later, he comes back, and he has a McDonald's bag in his hand. I'm like, oh my God, this is what people be talking about. And it's so funny because I've seen other truck drivers leave comments on like TikTok videos, you know, YouTube videos, where they're complaining about people who do shit like this at the truck stops. And I finally got to see it for my own eyes today, and it affected me, so I was really just pissed off. So I completely understand y'all's frustrations. The thing is I had already looked on Google Maps at the location, and it pretty much showed that there was really no parking available here either. That's where I'm currently at. I end up parking next to the scale where you weigh your truck. And I've seen plenty of people do this at other locations, and it never seemed like it was an issue, but at this location, it definitely was an issue because of how small their parking lot is. Like, this is really weird because I've not seen a lot of pilots where there literally is no room to maneuver around. 3 hours later, security is knocking at my door. I'm like, oh my freaking God. So he pretty much tells me that I have to move into like either the fuel island and get gas, or I have to get out of the gas station. I don't need gas because I literally had just got gas before I came here. I end up seeing that there's somebody getting ready to leave. So I'm like, oh my God, like, this is perfect. But there was literally 2 spots that were open, and this other guy was trying to go into another spot, and I had circled around so that I can do a back from the driver's side. And he's pointing over here. He's trying to make sure that I'm not trying to take his spot, and I'm pointing over to, you know, my spot. I'm like, yeah, look, that's me. That's where I'm about to go. So I end up being able to back up into the spot with 1 minute left on my clock for the week. Now, it was reserved. I had to pay $18, but I still got a spot. I would rather pay the $18 than go in violation. For those of you that don't know anything about trucking, violation is a huge no-no. You do not want to do it. You do not want that to happen. Like, it's bad. Alright y'all, so I didn't get to show the whole back because there's a lot of people here and I didn't want to hold anyone up, but I did a good job. Not bad at all. But yeah, not a bad back at all. Now, it did take forever to get in here because their check-in system is just, you have to call somebody, and then there's a whole bunch of other drivers in front of you that are calling, so you gotta wait on hold for a minute. It was just a lot of crap. But I got in here. As soon as I leave here, I am going to Love's for my 34-hour reset. I'm gonna get me something to eat, wash my clothes, and that's gonna be that.